Wasikilizaji, karibuni sana kwa shaba hapa. Leo tuko katika shaba katika bahari panaitwa Gogoro Karatina. Sawa sawa. This is the Counselor TV. Jina langu ni Dhobe wa Derito. Leo nimesema kwamba tuweze kuzungumza mambo ya mashaba, na sio haswa kwa sababu ya mashaba, lakini ni kwa sababu yule ambaye anafanya kazi katika shamba hili ni kijana ambaye amepitia mengi, ni kijana ambaye ameweza kujimudu na akaweza kutokea kama mshindi. All those issues ambazo amepitia, ameweza kupigana nazo, akaweza kuibuka akiwa mshindi. Makoba, tuko katika shamba la maina. Huyu ndiye maina, ataweza kuzungumza nasi ili atueleze alianza wapi na ni nini ilimsukuma kwa shamba kama yeye kijana, wakati wale wengine wanaenda kwa matowns, wakati wengine dadia wanasiasa, na yeye amesimama hapa kidete, na unaona kazi ile ambayo anafanya katika shamba.
Good morning.
Morning too.
Naitwa Naomi. Unaitwaje?
Naitwa Maina wa Maitha Stephen. And a farmer basically as per now.
As for now. Tuambie ufupi, umeanza wapi hadi ufike hapa?
Okay, I am raised of a single mother, born alone. Grown alone and currently married and having 3 children.
Ulilenda uko peke yako? Ulifeel aje?
Okay, kuna ile kuboeka na kuzuiliwa kwenda kutembelea marafiki, but you know the boy child atapata tu njia yake.
Okay. Tuambie kuhusu masomo yako. Ulianzia wapi?
Okay, for my preschool I was taken to Tomutomo Guild. Later on graduated to Riverbank Preparatory. Did till class 3. My mother opted I would join boarding as from class 4, and so I was taken to Ambogo Nyamu Academy. Did till class 8. Attained 322 marks. But my mother told me those are not your marks, so I had to do a retake.
Okay.
I repeated, that is at Rafina Academy. Got 378 marks.
Wow.
And got an invitation letter to Baricho Boys.
Hey. So after umepata ulina Baricho Boys?
Baricho Boys.
Tuambie kuhusu Baricho Boys.
So I was in Baricho Boys for about 2 terms. And you see the psyche you've got. You've come from primary, you're now in secondary, you have the urge to experience what's a strike. And so the hammerman, well, when we were to come back to school, there were listing of the people who would have participated in the strike. So my name appeared severally, and that was the start of pack your bags, go home.
So what you're saying is you're involved in the strike. Were you the one who planned it? Were you just following others? What happened?
Okay, I never planned, but I wanted to experience what that strike was. So maybe I spoke a lot and I was hard, and so I was arrested, but I never damaged anything.
Okay. So kutoka Baricho Boys tukaenda wapi?
Kutoka Baricho Boys we went to a certain school called St. John's Kadhongori.
Kadhongori,
That is in Embu County, which was a mixed day and boarding school. It was the only place that my mother had seen. So I joined there for Form 1 end term and Form 2. By then puberty had started disturbing me. And I had girlfriends. The school was okay, it's a school, but it was more of a free society.
Okay, so kutoka Barisho Boys from a national school to a mixed school, ulifeel aje?
Okay, I felt it was not easy, but I had to adapt with that. And for my own good, my mom had told me it will all be well. So I joined, and because that was the option, I never had queries.
Okay, so ulisomea huko hadi kidato cha 4?
From 2, term 2.
Okay, nini ka happen tena hapo?
Now this one my mother told me, Maina, this is not a school. And so she picked me up from there, brought me to Keremara Boys. And I joined Keremara in Form 2, term 2.
Okay, having transferred kutoka shule ya 3.
This is now the third school.
Did it affect your studies?
Now education was not part of life. Because now I had seen from this to this, I had already lost focus.
Okay.
There's a saying that says Tikio yatomire mugambia goreno in my native language that says education never made a certain man by name Mugambi by a monkey. So by then now I never had taste for education.
So ulienda huko Jumama alitaka uende huko?
Now I went there because now the parent, I'm under that law, the parent.
So the parent was just pushing you?
Pushing.
So what happened after ulienda huko?
Same story, Baricho story.
Strike ama?
A certain strike, again home.
So were you involved ama even that ulikuwa tu unafuata watu?
This one I was involved. Basically I never damaged anything. Okay, for damaging is a no. I never damaged, but this one I was like, hey comrades, let's go. So that one, let's say I participated. Yeah.
So unatuambia kutoka shule moja tuingine ndio ilifanya uanze ku lose appetite ya masomo?
Yeah, that one now I was like, nasikia chinga wameenda nyumbani. I'm like, tunafanyaje huku?
Okay.
Wengine wameenda nyumbani, tunafanyaje huku? Would we go home? Definitely there's a number that will follow and will go home. Wengine watabaki.
Na what was happening to your mom, being that ni alikuwa anakuambia twende huku naona ni kama inamsumbua kidogo, ama ulikuwa na?
Let me say, you don't realize whatever you're doing until at certain stage.
Okay.
But then I don't know what was really the problem, but I found myself offending.
Ulikuwa unaingia tu kwa makosa.
Najipata tu nimekosea. Yeah.
So hiyo tulikuwa kidato cha 3.
Now we are to join Form 3. This is
shule ya 3 unaenda kuingia tena Form 3.
Shule ya 4.
Shule 4.
So she told me, I'll not pay your fee again. I'll give you a cow.
Okay.
By then we had relocated from this farm to another farm we have in Kirinyaga.
Okay.
And she gave me a cow. She told me I would go fetch for the feeds for the cow. In the evening, morning I feed the cow ample food that will sustain it till I'm back from school. So this one now I'm to join a day school. That is Karemaine, mixed boys and girls. But the girls were to board, the boys were to go home.
Okay.
My mom had a friend by the name Mr. Gishohe. So Mr. Gishohe was a good friend to my mom, but then he was a deputy at Karemaine. And so Mr. Gishohe sat down with me, tried showing me how to come back to the reins. I would do an offense and he would call me to the office, tell me, Maina, did you speak in vernacular? I'm like, yes, I did. Basically, I don't know how I found myself in crime, but I always found myself in crime. So Mr. Gishohe, step by step, picked me. But then when I was quitting Keremara, my grades were at D.
Okay.
Now at Karemaine, B, C. So there was an improvement.
Okay.
So Mr. Gishohe trained. Let alone, that's the year, to my Form 4, that's the year 2009, I still enrolled there. This is now a continuous thing. Form 4 at Karemaine. But now at January, my mom had been ailing of cancer.
Okay.
And
Okay.
and now I had lost taste for education. And every other time you've been told to join the military, you never wanted a good grade. So I kept on even telling my mom, me, I just want a D. That will fix me to the military. She would promise she'll try anyway and I'll join the military. But at January, the worst happened. I lost my mom. It was painful.
Pole sana.
And my family, the Raja extended family, had now to say I must transfer from Karemaine to another school. The options were two. Mr. Nyamu, a friend of my mom, said, I take you back to Chinga, but you join at Form 2.
Okay.
Or least we get another school from any corner and you continue. With the fatigue I had for education, I opted look for the other school, then we continue and finish my studies. So it went on, and after Habaru, I joined Kiamafara Secondary School.
Okay.
I did Form 4, no criminal record now, everything is fine. But now the future of joining the military was not there. Because when I tell my grandmother, shosho, unajua lazima tutatoa pesa ndio niende jeshi. She would say, no, God will bring a way. So I knew chance was lost and nothing good was to happen.
So what grade did you attain at Form 4?
That is a C.
A C.
A common C. And that was it.
So after the grandmother told me ni nyingine itatokea another way, ilikufanya ufeel aje?
Okay, I felt bad. I had the passion for the military. And now chance is gone. Going to the fields, getting harsh answers. Oh, it wasn't easy.
So what did you have to do?
An auntie of mine told me to do a certain skill, so I opted for mechanical engineering. This is where I joined Karatina Polytechnic. So I was told for a short time before we find if we would get you a chance to join the army. So the short time began. It was to be a near skill. It happened to be a 2 years. Okay, loved education. Now later on nimeipenda.
Okay.
Did Karatina, went to Nyeri Technical. Attained credit at Karatina, Nyeri Technical, level 2 and grade 2. Later on now to go to Kenya Poly, Nairobi. Okay, so I was that village boy, but now a chance has been found for the freedom. I actually attended class for about 2 weeks.
Okay.
By then manyanga ndio zilikuwa zinakuja Nairobi. And a friend from my village who had some criminal record told me, what if we found you some job ukue donda? So I had my ID, I did the certificate of clearance, joined the matatu industry. It was very good, money fetching, but I don't know where the money went to.
Okay. Sa kulingana na masomo yako kuanzia primary to colleges, unaweza ambia aje kuhusu vijana wengine wanaopitia shida ulizopitia?
Okay. Here there are two kind of things, because now hii ya kujisukumia, it's upon you to realize on your own self. Because a parent would push and you're not listening. So it's a matter of, have I decided? So at times I go passing around these young boys and girls. I see the hype in them and the things they are trying to get to. I lack the sense of it. Because every other time you would be like, utapata hiyo chance. But maybe you seem like it's taking too long. Today nobody questions me. Umetoka wapi, umeenda wapi. But now when you tell that child or that teenager, take your time on books, you'll do something good later. Life has got opportunities later on. They take it for like it's a joke. Okay, but with time, maybe they'll come to see that picture. You need to see beyond the horizon and you see the greatness of it.
Okay. And do you think kuna kitu ingine ungebad? Sasa umekuwa donda. Ndio. Aha. Wazazi walikuwa wanajua shule imeendaje?
Okay. Pesa ilienda ni ya semester moja. Luckily or unluckily, a relative saw me dandiaring the matatu.
Okay.
And so there was a call. Unasoma ama usomi? Sisomi, siku hizi niko kazi. Sasa tukakosana. Okay, fee ikaacha kulipwa. And so nikaanza kusurvive Nairobi.
Okay. Saa maisha ilikuwa aje?
Life was soft life. Manake pesa ilikuwa. Now everything was instant. Nataka nyama, nataka nini. And this lured me into taking alcohol.
Okay.
Okay, I never took alcohol to that extent ya kulala kwa barabara, but I used to sip some bottles of beer daily.
So unafanya kazi unaipeleka kwa raha?
Yeah, nafanya kazi raha. And definitely you have several girlfriends juu pesa unaona iko.
Nao wazazi wanasema nini?
Sasa there is no communication. Because now the grandmother has told me, maina hutaki kusoma tena, yako ni sawa, kama umetosheka ni sawa. Yeah, she never complained so much because she told me it's a decision you've taken on your own.
Okay. Sasa unaendelea na kazi?
Sasa mimi makanga.
What happened?
Okay, the government started harassing us. There was kamagera in quotes, kukapata kila mtu ako kwa makanga ni mungiki. Now that harassment ilizidi sana, so there was no other option than to quit for your own safety. Juu naka ukishikwa kutoka ni pesa, it was expensive. So I had to give up on that and sasa nikarudi nyumbani. Decided with skills we had attained, basic skills for agriculture, I'll do farming. Yeah.
Sasa hadi kwenye tumefika, if ungepewa chance kubadilisha chochote,
Okay, the education part is an essential part, and I would give it fully. Finding the padlock to unlock with that key to success is the issue, because we've seen learned farmers, we've seen other business people who are learned, and taking your book seriously is one good thing.
So what were the challenges that you faced that drove you to come back home and start farming?
Arrest from police. Okay, named padly, makanga ni wale wanakataa na change yetu. So you start realizing yourself as age goes, your viewing perception changes.
Sasa umerudi kutoka Nairobi tu nyumbani.
Yeah.
Wazazi wakasema nini? Majirani kuliendaje?
Definitely you'll be told welcome home. But sasa umerudi ukiwa that town thing, ufanyi kazi, una pesa. So complaints will always be there. Huyu ni kukula tu, afanyi kazi. So I had again to pull another socks and get into farming.
Okay. Yeah. So the challenges drove you to start farming?
Yeah.
Okay. Sasa ulianza farming aina gani? Tuko na farming aina gani?
Okay. The ancestral land had coffee planted on it. So I came, rehabilitated the farm, started doing coffee farming. It wasn't easy. I remember it was taking your proceeds to the factory and waiting for a whole year for payment.
Okay.
And I was used to getting money instantly. So I remember the first coffee rate I received about 7,000 and some hundreds. Where when paid, I later went to enjoy the money. Kuna hii siwezi tafuta na jasho na nikule na jasho. I came back home 1,000 each. So 6,000 sijui ilienda wapi, but nilitumia nyama, traveling.
Hiyo wakati tulikuwa tuambiwa such money ni mingi.
It wasn't that early. Because now.
When was that? Around which year?
This is 2015, 2016.
Okay.
So haikuwa ile pesa mingi. Yeah. So hii ni stima nimeweka kutoka juu. There is an underneath cable. Yenye inanisaidia kupump maji kutoka hapa. So nikikuja na mashini yangu na fix hapa, maji inapanda hadi nyumbani. This water is used for domestic use and also farming.
Hii maji ya kisima ndio anatumia kusupply to the maize, Napier grass, na tutaendelea pia kumsikiza akituelezea matumizi mengine anayofanyia hii maji.
Hii shamba haijalimwa tangu independence. So we are trying building terraces and benches, na tunajaribu pia kurehabilitate huku. Tumefanya deforestation ya hizi stumps za kitambo, and with due time as we continue we'll have changed the farm to a productive place. This place is just virgin. This one is for silage, hii mahindi, na ukiangalia imechanganyikana. Kuna zile zina perform good, we are testing several varieties, na kuna zile hazi perform vizuri. Kuna zile sasa tu already tushapitisha with a certain duration of time under some conditions zenye zina perform. Zile ni za kukula, hizi ni za wanyama.
Watazamaji, kama mkisikia na hema, hii ndio maisha ya kila siku ya Maina. Kila siku anaenda upande wa chini akipanda. Mimi inaonekana inanilemea kidogo, lakini tunawezana bado. So watazamaji, tumetoka upande wa chini uliokuwa na kisima. Tunaendelea kupanda kutoka mahindi yaliyokomaa tu yanaendelea kukomaa. Tunaangalia mandhari yake, tunaona vile inavyopendeza, the green. Sasa tunaona kuna mfereji mwingine hapa. Tueleze kuhusu.
Hii pipe ni ile inafanya, it's called the return pipe.
The return pipe.
Kuna pipe, the main pipe yenye imefanya maji ipande. This is the, we would call it the pipeline. But now this one is water from the tank, and you need to do it on this lower side.
Okay.
So at the switch of this, you have your water. So you fix your pipe and do your farming. Dako damwera twaruta mai githima, that is 320 meters away, tumarehaga haha. This is the tower. Na itangi rĩrĩ nĩ rĩa lita 5,000 nĩrĩo rĩhotithagia kũrĩma rĩu mũgũnda ũcio wĩ wothe. It's not easy. Mbere no nginya wambe wĩrutĩre kũnoga na wĩrutĩre na nginya mwĩrĩ waku na thakame, tondũ kũ-irrigate mũgũnda wa ĩka 3 na kĩndũ through that manual way, it's not easy. We are still finding for resources ũrĩa tũngĩhota gwĩka drip irrigation na nĩgetha tũkorwo na sustainable irrigation method. Nĩngũmwĩrĩte o hau gatene atĩ maĩ ma mbura matingĩtũigana, but through innovation ya kĩrĩa kĩngĩ gĩothe tũngĩona, maĩ marĩa mangĩ mothe tũngĩona, no tũhote gũkorwo tũgĩthondekera irio nyingĩ cia kũigana. Nĩgetha ũndũ ũyũ wa gũtũra atwĩragwo atĩ nĩ Kenya nĩ gũteithio tũrateithio na irio, ũhoro ũcio ũkorwo ũkĩthirĩrĩra, tũkorwo tũkĩĩhũnia irio, na nĩgetha twehũnia irio makũmbĩ maitũ mararama na maingĩha irio, tũhote gũkorwo tũgĩthiĩ na mbere. There would be no business without agriculture. Ũũ no nginya twambe tũhũne na tuone kĩndũ tũngĩiga makũmbĩ, na nĩgetha tũhote gũkorwo tũkĩhũra biacara njega na tũkĩhota nginya gũkĩria economy itũ. Gũtirĩ bũrũri ũngĩhota gũkĩra ũremetwo nĩ kwĩhe irio. Food is the key to everything. Thank you.
Watazamaji, natumaini tunaendelea pamoja. Sasa tumefika where the coffee is grown. Wacha tueleze zaidi kuhusu the coffee na other plants that we are seeing. Tunaona kuna sukuma wiki, kuna
Bananas.
The bananas na sasa kahawa. Atatuelezea kwa ndani na
Okay. Basically, we have 2 varieties of coffee here. So you have the SL, and if you see it from that picture, the cell is being affected in the farming. Kuna venye inaenda ikikauka inapigwa na baridi inaisha. And of late we've been doing coffee grafting. If you check on this, you have a young royo which has the capacity to go through harsh weather of the cold season with good inputs, farming skills, good pruning. It does good.
so coffee grafting ni nini?
Coffee grafting ni kuzalisha kahawa. The SL is from a certain variety we call Scottish laboratories, and the Royal its genesis are from Royal Coffee Research. This one has the capacity to go through the harsh cold weathers without wearing out. Like if you see that one, that coffee is not mature, it's not even ripe, but it's already turned. Because when you burn, of which you don't even have good kilos, you don't fetch good money in the market. But with this one, when you sell your cherries, when they get ripe, the ripe ones you look red, you see some here as coffee is beginning to get ripe.
Okay.
And with much cherry, you make good money than with much brownies. Because this one is already wet, so it has good kilos. That one is dry, less kilos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Na umetuelezea umuhimu wa sukuma kuwa hapa, mihogo na banana, inasaidia nini kwa the coffee plantation?
Okay, hii ya sukuma ni ile tu kuintegrate ukulima. Okay, you wouldn't have that water and then later tell me you're buying skumas. Okay, banana is still good for shades. Kwa kahawa, kuna time kahawa inaweza najua, so you do bananas. And after harvesting the banana, you also do the track for manure and also keeping the service wet. Mhogo ni ile tu kukula tu. So, na sasa nyasi hii ya kusaidia, si unaona tumetengeneza the bench saa ya kushika mchanga isiende na maji. Yeah.
Na sasa kuna mkulima kwa pahali anataka kuanzisha ukulima wa coffee, unaweza advise ni anzia wapi akielekea wapi?
Coffee farming is payable. Coffee farming is good. It requires some energy, so this one would be even for the youth. I wish to take coffee farming on a positive note, because the ability to carry a knapsack holding 20 liters of pesticide or chemicals is not easy for my parents, but for me, ni kitu rahisi. So coffee farming gives you money.
Okay.
For instance, let's say you have 1,000 stems za wilo kama hii. Ukiangalia hivyo hii ni kama kilo, let's say kilo 3 ama 2 na kitu. And this is the second year we are harvesting this. So let's say maybe 5 years from this plant alone. From this time alone we'll harvest around maybe, even let's take it for 10 kilos, 10 to 15 kilos. My farm, for my coffee I've got 200 stems. Say 200 stems times 15.
3,000.
You've got 3,000 kilos.
Yes.
The coffee is paid 1 kilo 100 bob. How much money is that?
300,000.
So even every day I woke up and say that I'll use 500 shillings. It means a whole year I'll go use the money, haitaisha na nitapata ingine. Coffee si kama mboga ati unapanda hii mwaka na ile mwaka ingine. These are coffee that were planted by my grandfather. The only thing we are trying to do is rejuvenate it. Tupate mazao mingi na bora.
Okay. Na unachukua muda upi kutoka unavyopanda na kumepanda umeita wilo? How long does it take hadi ianze kukupea mazao?
If you do after 3 years you should begin harvesting something.
Okay.
Yeah. And as the crop goes, inaendelea kupanuka na kuzaa zaidi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kuna mimea zingine naona zimefungwa karatasi huku chini.
That is where basically una graft. Unakuja hapa kwa the stem, unapata kuna hii variety ya SL. This is where you come, do a cutting. So unaona imeconnectiwa. You do a cutting, you fix a scion. Like say for example this one, you pick a scion, pull it in, you lap, and place some water there. That one is tunaita chakula hiyo mmea as it is on that stage. With time utakuja ukate now the carrier, uache sasa na hii. Na ndio sasa unaona tumeoa ile, tumebaki na hii.
Okay. So watazamaji, natumaini tunaendelea kusoma. Kama nimejifunza mengi tulipoanza hadi hapa tuko. So tunaendelea bado na safari akituelezea mengi kuhusu shamba lake.
Kuma kule rwoko tuita mai, ukiona thini wa mitaro eno kiangalia vizuri utaona ya kwamba hii ilikuwa imenyunyiziwa maji kitambo, na hapa ndipo sasa tunaenda kupanda ile mbegu ambayo tulizungumza mambo yake pale. Ati eto mbegu iliko Pan M305. Pan 305 Pan M305 iyo ni mbembe ĩrĩa nyitĩte haho na ĩthiaga ĩgathecerwo irima ĩgaikio kuo ĩmwe ĩkarũga tũgathiĩ ikinya rĩngĩ na ndiũĩ kana ndĩrahatĩrĩria mũno ona nawe kũmaigua tũkĩrĩma ũrĩmi nĩguo ũyũ wĩtagwo irrigation. Rĩu ĩno ĩtagwo irrigation ĩrĩkũ?
Ĩno nĩ manual.
Manual irrigation.
Tondũ tutigĩkĩrĩte drip kits.
Watazamaji, tumeondoka kwa coffee, sasa tuko kwa mahindi. Tunapoona kwa ukaribu atatuelezea kwa kina alipofanya zimefika hapa na nini amefanya juu tunaona ni mahindi mzuri.
Okay. Ukulima wa mahindi huanza pale chini, what you feed your maize with, na pale chini ndio tunaweka manure. Later on we stimulate ile mmea na a product by Agrivive inaitwa Wonder Grow. It's form of a conditioner. The nutrients in the soil need to be unlocked. Kwa hivyo ndio inasaidia, hiyo bidhaa inasaidia ku-unlock na ndio unapata good results. Utakuja kupata hiyo mahindi inapata mahindi 2, 3 and with a very quick duration of time. Sasa hii mahindi ndio tunafanya kuuzia watu, either kama mnataka ile ya kukongoa ya soko, pia yetu ya kukula, and farming is good. Tukienda tu hivyo ninaambia my youth, ukulima ulipa, because we feed from this, we get our money from this, na that's life for us.
Okay. Na kuna youth pali anasema anza ukulima wa mahindi because ana pesa. Unaweza mwambia nini?
That's just a brain game. Manake hii mahindi 1 pack of 2 kilos ikienda sana ina cost shilingi 700. This variety. Hii ni DK, inaitwa DK831. Na ina perform vizuri sana. Actually Kenya hata angeniambia si ati hana pesa ya kununua mbegu. Angeniambia another option. But pesa ya mbegu, how much do you use on buying motura? How much do you use on buying that cigarette? How much do you use on buying that bangi roll? Na unakunywa pesa ngapi na kega? So unastahili unafanya tu hiyo hesabu, unaona is it possible or not?
Yeah, it is possible. Na kuna mwingine atauliza mbona tumeshikanisha mahindi hivi?
Okay, hii mahindi with good feeding ndio nimekuambia inafanywa silage ama pia ya human consumption. Hiyo already imepita hiyo stage ya silage. Kwa hivyo ndio tunaongoa mahindi, then later on we'll feed the animals with good fodder.
Thank you.
Otorĩa tũmwĩrire tũrĩ na mũtimia wa Maina, nĩ mũkũiguĩte Maina akiuga atĩ nĩ ahikanirie na marĩ na ciana 3. Mũtimia ũrĩa tũkwĩragwo ũrĩa tumona harĩa gĩthima-inĩ nĩ ũyũ, nĩ akwĩĩta rĩtwa na twĩre ũrĩa ũrĩmi wao wambararĩte na harĩa marengete gũthiĩ kana gũkinya.
Wa mbere nĩ gũcokeria Ngai ngatho nĩ mahinda maya. Njuga njĩtagwo Gĩcinta Mũmbi, mũthuri nĩ Stephen Maina. Gũkũ nĩkuo tũikaraga na gũkũ nĩkuo tũrĩmagĩra. Ũhoro wa ũrĩmi twambĩrĩirie nĩ kuona hĩndĩ ĩyo kũrarĩ na ng'aragu mũno, nĩ tũrathiĩ nĩ kuona nginya nĩ irio na mbeca gũtirĩ. Tũgĩũka na idea ya kũhanda, tũgĩetha tũcuba twa njoi. Tũcuba twarĩ tũingĩ mũno, magana maingĩ mũno. Tũkĩambĩrĩria kũhanda mbembe, tugitaha mai twatahaga mai in fact twana twanogire muno atahaga mai na nduthi agekira gatangi hau na ni ndekira tucuba tou mai twarikia biga tucuba mai tugathecereria gitina-ini kia mbembe na andu makiona as in like andu aya ta matarĩ na mĩtwe mĩega
andu aya magũkire
tukiagĩra mulching at least mai macio
na hĩndĩ ĩyo nĩ hĩndĩ ya riũa
January na nĩ kwarĩ na riũa inene mũno with time mbembe igĩkũra o kahora gũkinya hĩndĩ mbura ĩgĩciboost igĩkũra wega mũno twahandire mbembe twambĩrĩirie na mbembe yetagwo pana M305 nĩyo twambĩrĩirie nayo mbembe ĩyo na tũkĩhanda na bataraitha yetagwo Bada Grow tũgĩcoka tũkĩhũra kabũri yetagwo mazao turbo mbembe ĩyo ĩgĩũka wega mũno na ĩgĩciara mbembe njega mũno andũ mahĩtũkaga makoria
arĩa magũkĩte rĩu nĩ matuĩka
nĩmona andũ acio gwĩka ũndũ marekaga ti ũguo tũgĩthiĩ ũguo Ngai nĩatũteithirie tũgĩkĩona maĩ rĩrĩa twambĩrĩirie kũrĩma tũtiarĩ maĩ no with time Ngai agĩgĩũka tũkĩgĩa maĩ twagĩa maĩ rĩ nĩrĩo twahotire kũhũra mbembe citũ maĩ na tũkĩongerera rĩu kũhanda kũndũ kũingĩ rĩu nĩ tũhandĩte nginya silage ta mũtumia ũyũ mbembe cia mbere nĩwe wangũrĩire silage ya mbere nĩwe wangũrĩire tũgĩũka ũguo rĩu tũrahandĩte ũguo na nicio cirĩ wona makĩgũra makĩria na nocio na ithuĩ tũrarĩa rĩu tweciria rĩu wona rĩu ningĩ ndĩ mũgũnda ici nĩ cia kũhanda ici rĩu nĩcio ndĩrahandwo
rĩu ciĩtagwo atĩa ici
ĩno nĩ mbegũ ya pana ndirĩ na karĩmbo kau no ke nyũmba nĩyo ndĩrenda kũgeria tuone rĩu nayo ũrĩa ĩgũka
koguo nĩ kũgeria ũrageria
ndanĩhanda
ndĩraigua ũrarĩ na gĩthomo haha
rĩu gĩthomo kĩu rĩ marandigĩra mbembe ĩno tũ demonstrate nayo na ndathire indo ciothe cia kũhanda na bataraitha mbembe ici na alafu kau ka booster tuone mbembe ĩyo ĩgũka rĩu gaka mũgũnda ũyũ nĩ wa demonstration tũrĩme wega mbembe ĩno andũ mona ũrĩa ĩgũĩka wega nĩgetha andũ mahote kũgũra mbembe
koguo ĩrĩ promoter wa mbembe ĩno tũhana mũgũnda ũyũ wa kwa Maina na yarikio maĩ-inĩ nĩ ũndũ wa kĩ
rĩu ĩno ĩrikĩtio maĩ-inĩ ĩna kabooster keho karetwo mazao turbo ũrarinda nayo
karinda na mazao turbo
overnight ndĩrakũ enhance root development wahanda ĩkiumĩra rĩ mbembe ĩyo nĩ thaka mũno
rĩu nĩo marakũreheire
nĩo maheire
ndũrũ ũrĩa ĩngĩka
asa nĩ nĩmĩte na rĩrĩa kwĩra iria cia mbere ndarĩmĩte nayo rĩu nĩ kĩndũ ndĩ na surety nakĩo
okay sawa sawa
yes tũrahandia na ndahanda na bataraitha ya Yara nĩyo ndahanda nayo njoke ndaikaikara nĩ ngwĩkĩra bataraitha ya top dressing iria ciakinya handũ marũinĩ ũguo na njoke rĩu hũre kĩgunyũ na bado no ngũhũra that foliar no ngũcokera
nĩgetha mathangũ makorwo marĩ ma gũcangarara
nĩgetha mbembe yũke wega rĩu nĩ tũrahoya Ngai atũtware gĩkĩro kĩngĩ tũgũthiĩ tũrĩmĩte kahora thabarĩ ndaihu yambagia na ikinya rĩmwe ikinya rĩu nĩyo tũkinyĩte rĩa kerĩ tũrenda rĩu gũthiĩ ũguo
gatatũ na rĩa kana
tondũ tũrauga maũndũ mothe rĩ no mekwagĩrĩra na matanya maitũ namo na merirĩria maitũ rĩ nĩ agũkinyanĩria
ndĩrona ũrĩ mũirĩtu mũnini tondũ ti mũno no nĩ mũirĩtu mũnini ũrerera ũngĩra airĩtu angĩ arika rĩaku atĩa na arĩa marĩ anini cica ciaku iria nini
niĩ ũndũ ingĩmera nĩ atĩrĩrĩ mũndũ nĩ aikie moko tĩri-inĩ okorwo wĩna mũgũnda ũngĩrĩma rĩ ndũgakaire ingĩra mũgũnda-inĩ ũcio no ũkũrute hau no kwĩ maũndũ manene mũno na tũtige kũgĩa ũgũta rĩ ke twambe tweherie ũgũta thĩinĩ witũ tũtige kuona atĩ no tũthire wĩra obici kana kũi kĩrĩa kĩnyinyi wĩ nakĩo kana mũgũnda ũcio mũnyinyi wĩ nakuo rĩ ũtũmĩre ona kwagĩrĩire na ĩkorwo wĩna maĩ rĩ gũtirĩ hĩndĩ maĩ matangĩrĩma gũtirĩ season nĩ throughout
thengi mũno nĩ ndona nĩ tũgũkua mbembe haha ona nyeni no tũkũrĩa nĩ twacokia ngatho mũno nĩ ũndũ wa kahinda kau
nĩ mwanake wĩrutĩire na nginya agatũma yani akatũ inspire tondũ tarĩu wa mbere arakĩrire maĩ maya o juice na arahota gukorwo akuritie tondu silage ya mbere ndimwira ni ndamugurithia haha mabebe ma mbere ndagurite January na riu ni ndiracokeria Ngai ngatho ni kuona ni wathiite na mbere na nie ihoya rakwa uria ingihoya ri ona kono haria mundu kuhota kumusupport ri tondu madam tuma nake handu kiroko mutumia wake anjira ati ng'ombe ararĩ na ngoretwo agũranĩra aciri ndaigua kĩeha mũno ndamenya ti ndamwĩte tũgũcindana nake ndĩri tondũ nani ndĩ mũrĩmi tũkorana harĩa ngĩendia karia akanjĩra waro ici nandi ngũkorwo ndĩna kĩbũ kĩnene gũkĩra kama ũguo nĩguo ingĩenda maisha nĩgetha hote kũrera twana twaku na arĩ mbeũ njĩthĩ rĩ ona ndingiuga atĩ tondũ anake no mahane mwanake ũyũ ona ndigwĩciria gũkũ bũrũri witũ no tũigua atĩ andũ maratinda maikarĩtie nda kũrĩa to mwanake ũyũ harĩ kũruta wĩra rĩ na nĩguo ndĩmũratinda ngĩmwenjotha matinda ũgĩte anake arĩa angĩ na nĩguo ũrutĩte wĩra
rĩu ndĩrona nĩ ũmũ bring it up wega mũno ũkwĩra ngĩa anake angĩ atĩa
niĩ ũrĩa ingĩra anake a rika rĩake rĩ instead ya mũndũ gũtindaga tũhũ rĩ na ta rĩu ona nginya no ũkorwo wĩna handũ hanini tondũ marauga atĩ gũtirĩ wĩra atĩ matirĩ na mĩgũnda ya kũrĩma niĩ ndingĩmera today harĩa wĩnaho hanini rĩ tageria ĩ wona wageria wone kana kũrĩ ũndũ ũngiumĩra naguo akorwo nĩ handũ no ũkorwo na handũ hanini no hande itina ciaku ithano cia kahũa kana no hande mbembe na Ngai hau nĩho gakũrathimĩra mũndũ tondũ ndĩna mama onake ũgwĩtwo Maina rĩ ihinda rĩu harĩa tũkinyĩte rĩ ndĩna ma torĩa Ngai atũraga muoyo mwanake gũtinda rĩcoka na thutha ona ndiramũrathire ndiramwĩra ona nyũmba ĩno no egũcenjia ona gũkũ no akũrĩhe ng'ombe na rĩu mbeũ njĩthĩ rĩ kono mahane take rĩ wa mbere rĩu mũtiũkĩte gũkũ nĩ ũndũ wa gũkorwo nĩ mbeũ njĩthĩ na nĩ kũrĩ kaũndũ areka akagĩa ngumo ona acio marĩ kũrĩa bara kono metĩkire kũruta wĩra ta Maina rĩ gũtirĩ mũndũ unagwo gũkũ nĩ kũruta wĩra
na nĩ agũtwerezaga about mbembe nĩ we no nyitĩte
ĩno nyitĩte tio ĩno arahirwo nĩ andũ megwĩtwo andagro if I'm not wrong no mbembe ĩrĩa ahandĩte rĩ ekire ũguo rĩrĩa agĩire maĩ rĩ gwĩcire nĩ ahandire pioneer kana akĩhanda nduma tondũ ĩrĩa anyendagĩria rĩ niĩ hakwa ndĩcia nĩ nduma tondũ anyendeirie mbembe ihe ng'ombe
ni sawa sawa thank you
ũndũ mwega ekĩte ndarĩ woneka gũkũ tondũ andũ matimona mũruta Maina mũndũ mũnini akĩruta wĩra ta araruta kũndũ kũingĩ tuonaga athuri arĩa akũrũ ma mĩaka kuma 79 no rĩu Maina nĩ mũndũ mũnini aciarirwo tũkĩmuonaga na rĩu akauria hakiri ciake akaruta wĩra ta ũyũ akaga gũthiĩ harĩa mũngetho agoka akaruta mawĩra make gũkũ mũgũnda akebanga nginya andũ makona biũ atĩ no ahote kũmathomithia gĩthomo ũguo ithuĩ tũrona atĩrĩrĩ nĩ ũndũ mwega ekĩte na tũkona Ngai agũthiĩ na mbere akĩmũrathimaga na andũ mathiĩ magĩthomaga kuma harĩ we andũ agũthiĩ gũte mathaa na kũu ũguo kaba oke gũkũ mũgũnda wake arute wĩra na aruta wĩra ũcio wothe araruta andũ nĩ magĩũkaga makona magegania na makona biũ atĩ mĩaka yake nĩ aramĩtũmĩra kwagĩrĩire rĩu koguo niĩ ona niĩ nĩ gũkena tũrakena nĩ ũndũ wa wĩra ũcio wake tondũ ndarate mathaa make na mahinda make na mĩaka yake na kũu barabara-inĩ tũrakĩona no wega na Ngai agũthiĩ na mbere akĩmũrathimaga na agĩe maũndũ mangĩ na athomithie andũ aingĩ makobie wĩra wake na makobie meciria make ona arĩ mũndũ mũnini
na ithuĩ ta andũ anini tũkuga thengio tondũ tũkĩona mũkĩmũsupport na ithuĩ twanji kaũndũ kanini mũgũtũĩra so thengio mũno
Mtazamaji, tunashukuru tena kwa sababu umekuwa nasi kutoka mwanzo mpaka wakati huu. Ni shukrani kwa sababu Kansla TV imekuletea mahojiano yetu na Bwana Maina, na sasa wakati tulikuwa tunatoka kwa shamba tukakuta wamama wa kijiji ambao wamekusanyika hapa kutafuta bidhaa zile ambazo Maina ameweza kulima hapa, na tukaona mahindi ambayo Maina anauza. Wakati huu tumeongea na wao na wakasema kwamba wameshukuru sana kwa sababu ya kazi ile Maina anafanya na kuona kwamba kijana barubaru anaweza kuingia katika kwa shamba na akaweza kujimudu katika kazi ile ya shamba ile ambayo inafanywa na watu ambao wamekomaa kimiaka, lakini Maina akiwa mchanga ameweza kujitumbukiza katika ukulima huu. Na niseme ya kwamba wakati huu tunazama katika vijiji kuweza kuwaeleza vile vijana wanaweza kuweza kutoka katika shida ama kile kidibwi cha ugonjwa wa akili. Ukiwa active unaweza kutoka katika kile kidibwi, unaweza kutoka katika maisha yako, unaweza kuyatengeneza. Hapa tuko na bibi ya Bwana Maina ambao wameweza kufanya hii kazi na yeye, na tuko na wamama wa kijiji wale ambao walikuwa wananunua mahindi kutoka kwa Bwana Maina. Na tunataka kusema tena ya kwamba kuna kazi mingi sana katika vijiji, na vijana lazima tuamke, lazima tuchangamke. Hata sio tu vijana, vile watu katika vijiji wale ambao wanajaribu ukulima hapa na pale waweze kutia juhudi kama vile tumeona Bwana Maina anafanya. Hapa nimeshika mahindi kama 3 hivi, na nimeelezwa ya kwamba na bibi ya Maina ya kwamba tutabeba zile ambazo tunaweza nunua, kwa sababu hiyo ndio kazi ile ambao wanafanya. Wamama wa kijiji wameshukuru sana kwa sababu ya kazi ile Bwana Maina amefanya, na sisi kama Councilor TV tunaendelea kuwaletea stories zile ambazo ziko katika ndani ya vijiji, ili tuweze kuamsha ile nguvu ya vijana na vijiji, tuweze kuona ya kwamba haya maneno ambayo tunasikia ya ulevi, ya mambo ya kuwa na mental illness, tutaweza kukabiliana nayo, kwa sababu wakati mtu ako active, wakati mtu ako na lego, haijalishi kule amesimama, haijalishi kile ambacho anafanya, bora tu ako na lengo, kila kitu kinawezekana. Kwa hivyo mama, asanteni sana kwa kuwa kati yetu siku ya leo, kuweza kushikana na sisi tuge ati nitwashokia ngatho ni undu wa support kijana ucio na vijana aria angi mari guku mumaririe. Ta Councilor TV turarehe ujumbe ati andu mokire mahote kuruta tumaira tunini, na gutire handu hangikorwo hari hanini mundu atagwika atia atagwithegera ho. Koguo mwanake uri kuria, yule kijana ako kule chini, yule kijana ambaye ako analala ama unasema kwamba hakuna kazi, tunataka kueleza kwamba kazi ni kutengenezwa, inatengenezwa. Maina ametengeneza kazi hapa, hata sisi tunaweza tengeneza kazi kule tuko. Kazi ikiwa kidogo unaweza ipanua na ikue kubwa. Kwa hivyo kama Councilor TV tunasema kwamba asanteni sana kwa kuwa nasi, asanteni sana kwa kutusikiza, asanteni sasa zaidi. Tuitagwo Councilor TV na wira witu no gutonyera ukura mashamba-ini, kumenya uria andu mbeu njithireka, kumenya uria family ciraikara, nigetha twariririe uhoro wa ugima wa meciria, na tukoiga ati riria andu mari active, riria andu mararuta maira mao, maundu macio magwiciria maundu maingi matingiuka, na riria andu mararaniria matingiroa, tondu riria andu maikara gicigirira kimwe ni andu makota kwaria na gusolve problem ciao. Koguo ona uri hau iguo no tuguka kwanyu, no kienda tuke kwanyu, twandikire message hau ya nituguka makane kuria uraikara, kuria urarutira wira. Angĩkorwo kũrĩ na kaũndũ ka special kangĩhota kũrehe changamoto harĩ na andũ arĩa angĩ, twandĩkĩre nĩtũgũka. Thengiũ mũno family ya Maina nĩ ũndũ wa gũkorwo wĩna ithuĩ mũthenya wa ũmũthĩ, kuma rũcinĩ tũkire ona tũgũcinĩre nĩ ithatũ, na wĩra ũyũ wa ĩka 3.5 na 0.4 nĩ wĩra mwega na mũrathiĩ kũraihu.